Jerome Forestwood here. We're over in Richmond, British Columbia, Canada, right by City Hall. Like literally, there's beautiful City Hall. They don't have the fountain on right now. They always turn it off in the summertime, and for good reason. But still, oh my gosh, we are down here in Richmond Brick House neighborhood right now, guys. Great to see you. Nice to have you here on the stream. I wanted to head on over first to and welcome to Munchie Mondays, where we try something savory, something sweet, and a bevy, and not necessarily in that order, but how about we go out today? I wanted to try a cafe that has just gone through a grand opening right now. It had a soft opening before, but we're gonna go for over because it's just had its grand opening. We were a little too busy. We couldn't make it on over there, but we can make it on over there today. So we're gonna head on over there and see what's up. Justin, great to see you. Drabo, great to see you. Nice to have you here on the stream. And then after that, we're gonna head on up and over to a nice little place over here in Richmond where you can get some really affordable dim sum. And then we'll figure out a dessert somewhere along the way too. Okay, before we do that though, let's just check some settings on over here because I'm constantly fiddling with them. Oh my goodness.
There's something most Canadians don't know. If you're dying.
Oh Nelly. Oh Nelly. Oh Nelly. What has gone on? What has gone on? So yeah, we're gonna head on over and we're gonna get some beautiful, beautiful food. So let's go on over. It's a sunny day today, so I'm gonna be wearing my hat. We're green today because that's the hat that I grabbed from the closet. Yeah, they have a beautiful fountain out here in Richmond. So if you're here in the fall or the winter time, come down and see this fountain. This fountain's awesome. I also came here for the fish. I love the fish on the City Hall. Right on over here. So let's go check out the fish. Where's the fish? The fish! Oh, here is the fish. Check this out right on over here. Why is that going? What the heck is going on with my phone today? There we go. There we go. There's the Munchie streams. Let's hear it. Okay, we're doing pretty good. Doing pretty good. But here is a giant sturgeon right on over here. Or some fish. We'll find out what it is. They literally have a sign over here. They literally have a sign. This is the Fraser Giant. So yeah, this is a giant sturgeon fish right on over here. Stainless steel Fraser Giant depicts a sturgeon for the Fraser River. And of course, we are surrounded by the Fraser River on over here. Look at that tail at the end. There's the Fraser Giant sculpture description for you if you want to freeze the screen and read that. Okay, there's a QR code for it too. Richmond's like way ahead of the time here. Way ahead of the time. QR codes on the sculptures on over here. What? So yeah, that is the Fraser Giant, and there literally are those giant. There's literally fish like that size in the Fraser River. Like, how crazy is that? Literally. So, Lulu Island, where Richmond is and where we are right now. Okay, literally. We don't need that anymore. Literally sits at where the north arm of the Fraser River splits into the north arm and the south arm, and then you get Lulu Island, and of course the Pacific Ocean is on the west side of the island. So you get these giant fish down here, and it's wild. It's wild. You should see them. Like, if you go on YouTube, you can watch guys like catching these things. These things fight like no one's business too. I love me a good sturgeon fish. I love me. Just watching it. I've never had it, but yeah. Winger, good to see you. Yeah, Justin's here. Drabel's here. Great to see you too. And guys, of course, we are doing for Munchie Mondays today, as usual, a mobile stream. And why do we do that? 30% of our viewers are on mobile, so we give something back to them twice a week. On Mondays and on Fridays. Unless there's like a specific really historical moment, like Any FIFA game counts as a historical moment right now that's being played live in Vancouver. So I did do a horizontal stream, or a landscape stream last week, but that's pretty historical. We're not going to have that come back, but there is the Richmond City Hall sign there. That is where we started on over here. We started down in Richmond at City Hall. City Hall. What can you say? Justin loves this area. I love this area too. It's pretty chill and relaxed, and there's even a cool little McDonald's back here if you need to get your Mickey D's fix. Okay, that just kind of sits and hides there. The locals know it's there, but no one else really does, which is interesting. I do want to explore a little bit more of this area, but first we need to go to a cafe. So we are on number 3 road right now. And we are heading on over to where we're gonna go next. It's like, you don't wanna wear the hat, but then you get a blast of sunlight just shining through the screen, or through the trees on over here. The trees are now screens. Yeah, the trees, so interesting, so interesting. Yeah, good to see you. Yeah, we got Winger, we got Justin, we got Drabo on the scene. Good to see you too. Okay, we are going to turn the corner here. Now we have been here before, but it is now officially gone through a grand opening. So technically we're here day 1 after the grand opening. That's okay. You can't always make everything, especially when Canada wins a World Cup, or there's a Greektown Festival on, or more than that. And we are over here at Daydreamers. Daydreamers, look at that. Like, now I can't promise that Celeste is here, guys, so don't count on that, but we shall enjoy some food from here, and she shall benefit from my money, so. It all goes back. This is like as local as you can get right on over here. Let's head into Daydreamers Cafe, and we're gonna get ourselves a Vietnamese iced coffee on over here, because this is some of the strongest Vietnamese iced coffee I've ever had. Ever had. Oh my goodness gracious. Hey, how's it going? Okay, we're outside. We're outside. She's just doing something right now, so we're gonna let her do something. Okay? But I just saw Celeste right now. She's just dealing with stuff. So we're gonna let her deal with stuff. Be here. Okay, and pretty good. Oh my gosh, is Nick here too? Hold on. Nick, Colby, great to see you. Nice to have you here on the stream. Yeah. Oh yeah, there's some selfies and some photos going on right now. There's some Instagram going on. This is very important advertising that's happening right now. Don't worry about me. Okay. Do you need to handle her first? No. Hey, how's it going?
Everyone in the chat.
Did you just have a grand opening?
I did.
Oh my gosh.
I'm super tired right now.
It was so crazy.
Yeah, it was chaotic, and I'm very tired. Hi everybody, blessings everyone.
Ah! Anyways, I'm on my Munchie Mondays here, and I wanted to just get a Vietnamese iced coffee, if possible. Yeah. Oh my gosh, guys, we're gonna get it. We're gonna get a Vietnamese iced coffee.
Just the coffee by itself, right?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah, because I'm gonna go somewhere else and get something else, and then go somewhere else, and then get something else. You know how it goes.
Okay.
If you want to get some stuff, come on down here. Spend money here at Daydreamers Cafe. You heard it from Jerome Forestwood. I told you. Now I have to pay. Confirm and pay. And so Celeste is gonna have a lot of different influencers coming in from all over Metro Vancouver and stuff like that, guys. So that's why I'm just kind of like just Just deal with what you gotta deal with, because it's all advertising for her right now, and that's the important part on over here is that this shop, Daydreamers Cafe, gets advertised all over the place, so we can help our local influencers down here who now own businesses beyond their influencer business, like literally a cafe down here. So come on down here. She's got like the awesome flavors on over here too. So these are like Asian focused flavors, and she sells it as Asian focused flavors on in here. So she got everything, including where's the green? So there's the green tea right there. Okay, that's probably the durian right there. And of course, Asian flavors also mixed with like regular flavors too. So you're still gonna have like your strawberry and stuff like that, and your vanilla bean. Okay.
Let me give it a try. If you want it less sweet or more sweet, then I can adjust it.
Ah! I love it. I love it. She can make it more sweet if you need it more sweet. Ooh. I just learned that trick. This is perfect. Perfect. There's a nice little bit of bitterness on in here. That's that coffee flavor with the roast on in here. It's nice. It's creamy too. It's almost like you're having like a dark chocolate, but it's like Vietnamese iced coffee. And it's strong.
I have a small gift for you.
What? Okay, this is going to have to go on the keychain right now. This is going to go on the keychain. Okay, we'll do that when we sit down at the restaurant. Oh my gosh, how's business been?
It's like random, you know? Like,
Oh, okay.
some days are really good, and some days are like, it's just, you know, FIFA has been, everyone is
No,
like,
that's what Asa said too over in his work. Like FIFA has literally sucked everyone away from his work too.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna let you deal with other things because you're gonna have more of us showing up. I know it. Okay, but if anyone wanted to try something here, what would you recommend before we go?
I feel like Vietnamese coffee with salted or ube cream and gelato on top.
Okay, so come here for an affogato. That's what she's saying. Vietnamese affogato. See ya.
Bye, everyone in the chat.
That is so awesome. That is so awesome. Guys, Celeste Connects right on over here. We are down here supporting her opening. Like literally people started coming in. So not only does she have another influencer outside looking at all the ice creams, going through those right now. But yeah, that's awesome. That's awesome. Nick's like, blessings, Celeste. Oh, don't worry. She's going to go back and watch this, guys. So she'll see that. But let's head on up now. This is my favorite. Like, I'm not promoting Celeste just to promote. This is literally one of my favorite Vietnamese iced coffees in the entire city. Seriously. Actually, probably in Metro Vancouver right now. Now, if another shop comes along and says theirs is better, okay. Oh yeah, she's definitely dealing with the other influencer right now. So I come unannounced. It's so good to see her though. It's so good. Gracie, hey, always good to see you. Thanks for doing the stream. No problem. Okay, I love Nick and Colby jumping into the stream here. And Justin said hi too. Yeah, so if you throw a hi Celeste into the stream, she's definitely gonna see it, guys. So don't worry about it. If you want to say hi to her, just drop it in the stream. She'll go back and check it once she's done dealing with other influencers. Ziggy, good to see you. Who else is here? Oh my gosh, FJX. It's like you smashed the keyboard to create an account. Ah! I guess we got a toy. Where was Christine when we need her? She's been looking forward to that. Are we gonna get some free labor? I would love it. I would love it. A little bit of fun for our own amusement. I don't see FJSXK saying anything except for said hi. Well, good to have you here on the stream. So she can make it sweeter. if you want. Oh, I love it. She's got the branding on here too. I love it. I love it. Okay. So we are heading up to the SkyTrain station right now. And we are going to jump on the SkyTrain and head off to our next location. And that's not going to be too far away. Jasmine, Jerome, how you doing? We're over here in Richmond. We just left Daydreamers Cafe. Yeah. Over here. So it's the last Connect shop. And down here in Richmond, British Columbia, Canada. It is like the new dessert shop. It's one of the places to be. Jose, good to see you too. Jerome! Hold on, I have to read that one out. Great answer, Germany! Oh my gosh, you guys lost in football? What? Oh my, there is so many. Japan, I watched part of the Japan game today. They got a goal. Like, Brazil came out on top in the end, but for a hot 12 minutes, Brazil fans were freaking out in the stands. Much quieter than they were used to. It was very interesting to see. Well, Jose, I'm sorry to hear that Germany lost, but hey, such is life in the FIFA World Cup. There's like so many like interesting matches happening, interesting games happening. That's definitely shocking. But at the same point in time, somebody's got to win, somebody's got to lose. Yeah, the thumbnail post. Exactly. You got it. You got it. Like, I can drink this super fast if I wanted to. Oh, yeah. It's that good. It's that good. I like the fact that she went with this size of a cup. It's very, very reasonable, and to be honest with you, you can get, she has larger cups too for like the avocados and stuff like that. But that is a lot of really strong Vietnamese coffee. So this is like the perfect size for what Celeste is serving. And like a proper Vietnamese coffee is supposed to be strong, so this is definitely one that is. Justin, I didn't even get to see what the troll said. I have no idea. You guys like dealt with him, and then the mods just kind of came in and finished it off. But yeah, it was like you and Nick. I think Kieran was there. Okay, correct me if I'm missing anyone. It was just like they had no chance. They had no chance. That was wild. That was wild to watch you guys deal with it. I saw like a paragraph of text and I was like, whoa, somebody had something to say. That's just funny. That's just funny. Purely's here. Woo! You should try shaved ice. It's so good. I have tried shaved ice. We tried shaved ice at what was the festival we tried shaved ice? I either tried shaved ice at the Hats Off Day Festival. I think I had it with Asif at no, we had it at Italian Day on the Drive. Yeah, that was very, very good. And we had shaved ice also at Pinoy Fest over in Burnaby. So we definitely have had shaved ice purely, but that's always a good, when the weather is warm, that's always a good recommendation. Now today it's around 20 degrees outside. Okay, you can definitely feel the West Coast humidity that kind of like puts a nice little extra warm blanket over you too. So it's interesting. I don't even think my skin is sweating yet. It will in a bit. Jasmine's like, haha, still waiting for the day that you try try some places over in Surrey. Okay, fair enough. I can only drink coffee in the morning. In the evenings, I can't well, I work early in the mornings. So, and I was out late last night for you guys, just catching some of the last minute action over on Granville Street. So, a coffee today is probably pretty good for me. Now, I started work around 5 a.m. today because I was working from home, so it was a little easier. But that is when the East Coast and and Central Canada is just waking up and getting to work and stuff like that. So that's why I was up at that point in time as well as the United States. And but yeah, we are over here right now. So this is definitely going to fit me. But I didn't know exactly what you're talking about because Ass was the same way. At some point in time, he just stops drinking coffee. Just because it'll keep him up all night long, all night. And that's just not good. That's just not good. Oh, the Midwest is under a heat wave. Oh my goodness gracious. Well, you guys are able to handle that. That's the thing. If anyone's gonna handle a heat wave, okay, the Midwest of the United States is gonna be the place where you'll still be hot. You might get cranky, but you guys handle it probably the best. So that means like my old neighborhood, my old province is gonna get sticky too, eh? So we're over here by Richmond Brick House Station right here. Cranky for sure. Ziggy is already prefacing it. So this is the bus loop right down here. You can see everyone waiting at the bus loop stations across the street here. That's the SkyTrain station there. We're gonna head on over. And there's nothing wrong with being cranky. Okay, when we get a heat dome here, it gets nuts. Okay, Vancouver is really not set up. We don't have a lot of air conditioning, or the air conditioning systems that are down here are not like uber strong like back in my hometown. So, it gets a little busy here. That's because normally the hottest it gets is like 26 to 30 degrees and stuff like that. So it doesn't get uber hot. Okay, but for Vancouverite or Metro Vancouverite, including people down here in Richmond, like if they've never been to another, if they've been on over to Asia, or grown up in Asia and come on over here, they definitely can handle the heat. But if they've just been born and raised on over here, once it gets above 32, it starts to get hot. Kira, good to see you. Kira's dropping the Celeste right at the start. I love it. She's gonna love that too. She's gonna love that too. Hold on, guys. We're collapsing some stuff right now. Because we're going through the gates. No, look at that. A train must have just shown up. That's okay, it's not gonna take off right away. It usually waits a minute or two. Flip it on us for a sec so we're not causing a problem. There we go.
This train is from Waterfront.
Ziggy saying hi to Kieran. Colby saying hi to Kieran. I'm sure you guys have said more. Justin said hi to Kieran. That's awesome. Yeah. It is rush hour right now on the trains. It definitely is. We're on the inbound train, so this would be heading towards Waterfront Station. from Richmond Brickhouse Station. So we left the terminus station right down here. So this train doesn't get packed, but the one I rode down on was packed almost all the way down. There's kind of a big migration out of the train around Aberdeen Station and Marine Drive Station. But then there's a pile of people that ride it all the way down to the end too. Mm-hmm. So we're just slowly coming in. It changes the tracks here because there's only one track at Richmond Brickhouse Station. So it always pulls in slow here as it gets in position for its next track. And that's what's going on right on over here. Nick's asking Jose if they're German. Jose is saying, yes, I am German. It's surprising the different types of people you see on over here and stuff like that too. It's very, very interesting to see all the different countries and all the different ethnicities of people who live in those countries. We live in a really interesting multicultural world these days, and that's what I've learned from the FIFA World Cup. As I drink my Daydreamers Cafe Vietnamese iced coffee right on over here. Go to Daydreamers Cafe. Go. Les will love that. Justin's like, I didn't quite catch the Germany game, but the Brazil versus Japan there was so many emotions on in there. What was cool to see was the players were doing the fouls and stuff like that, and what the announcers were calling like legitimate professional fouls, which means they knew what they were doing, but no one was being like overly dramatic, which was cool to see, but the fans definitely were on the edges of their seat. Japan made a good showing. Oh my goodness gracious. That would have been like such a massive upset if Japan would have won. I know. They did almost have it. Okay, we're pulling into the next station here. And now we're gonna go get some beautiful, beautiful dim sum on over here.
The next station is Aberdeen.
That is where we are heading next. Okay, like Celeste Avocado, okay, which is where she takes the Vietnamese iced coffee or the Vietnamese milk tea, okay, and mixes and puts in a scoop of ice cream too and stuff like that. I definitely recommend the coffee if you have it. She gave us a try the last time we were here. It's pretty good. It's not pricey either. It's so cheap, considering this. Like, she gives you a glass twice the size of this. Wow. They did almost have it. The English being happy that Germany is out. That's interesting. That is interesting. Okay, let's head on out. I know a place where you can get some nice, affordable dim sum. That's not too bad for us here. What time is it here? That's a good question. It's 5:23 in the afternoon. It's 5:23. That's what time it is here. 5:23. I love it. So we have been to this dim sum place before. No big hidden secrets, nothing like that. But this place has become a bit of a gem, as people would say. At first, a lot of people, especially from the city of Richmond, came on down here and judged this fast food dim sum place based on like sit-down restaurant dim sum characteristics, Me, who has been to fast food dim sum before, I was just like, that wasn't everyone. That was just some people. A lot of people just said they liked it and it was good and all that stuff. So it got mixed reviews, but it is absolutely probably one of the best dim sum, fast food dim sum places I have ever been to in Canada. I'm sure there's better out there, but for this place being in Richmond is absolutely epic. We're gonna go get a feast right now because that's what happens. Before we go, there's Aberdeen Station right there. That is Aberdeen Station right there. And of course, if you wanted to get some awesome Hong Kong food, okay, and you can head on down over into any of these restaurants right or malls right there, and you can get some awesome Hong Kong food on over there from one of the Hong Kong cafes. Okay, highly recommend if you're here before 4 p.m. and like if you're here before 3:30 p.m., heading on over to Cha Kee is definitely an awesome place to go. But if you're coming after 3:30 p.m., I would say go to one cafe over in the Parker Place Mall or the Yao Han Center for Chadon. Those places are awesome. Awesome. But for today, we are doing something completely different. We are doing dim sum. I definitely have a soft spot for Hong Kong cafe food, but we are doing dim sum today. So let's go get some dim sum. Okay, which otherwise often turns out to be dumplings, but dim sum's a little bit more than that. So let's head on over and let's get some beautiful, because I had a craving for dim sum too. But did you hear what Celeste was talking about while I was talking to her? Okay. Literally, Richmond is very much a whole lot quieter right now. And As has been saying that where he's been working, we have friends down in Surrey who are saying the same thing as well. When people are working and running their businesses right now, everyone is just heading down to Granville Street in Vancouver right now, or going on over to the P&E grounds to celebrate the FIFA World Cup. And that's Ooh, bunny rabbit. And that's understandable. But still, there's cute little bunny rabbits down here in Richmond. And if you're over in the FIFA fan zone, how are you ever going to see the cute little bunny rabbits down here in Richmond, British Columbia, Canada? Just chewing on the grass. Now, in the immortal words of Monty Python, do not mess with the rabbits. We do not know if we have a Monty Python rabbit here or not, but you don't want to take the chance. So leave them alone, but it's okay to look at them. Let's go get some dim sum. There's a SkyTrain right there. SkyTrain, come in the picture. There you go. See? We're done. We're done. So, I just finished my iced Vietnamese coffee from Daydreamers Cafe. Definitely check that out. Nick's dropping the carrot emojis. I'm sure the bunny rabbit would love that. I'm sure the bunny rabbit would love that. Okay. We're good. Let's head on over to where we're going to. There's the Hestia Grill here? Oh no, there's a hair salon here. No, there is a Hestia Kitchen and Spa down here. Or Hestia Kitchen and Bar down here. Okay. It's not open right now. It's probably one of those weekend jams. Let's go get some dim sum. So if you're coming on down here for dim sum, I think I want to get the sign for you guys first so that you can see what we're talking about. And this is probably one of the best places to come to right here, the food court. We've been here before, but now their hours have changed. They're open, they used to be open from 9 to 9. Now they're open from 7 a.m. to 10 p.m. And they're working their way towards 24 hours. Okay. Mixing in the dim sum with the barbecue and the hot pot. It takes a little bit to fine tune everything. There's a car in front of me, so I'm just gonna move out of their way so they can pull out. But they are bringing something special on over here. So this is the food court. It'll eventually be 24 hours, but right now it is what it is. The bunny was looking for that hair salon. Ah! Nick's just making me laugh now. Nick is just making me laugh. Ooh, there's a nice little hidden spot back here. Okay, so we're gonna turn the camera on us right now because we're in Richmond, and we wanna maintain or protect people's identities and stuff like that on over here. Okay. Oh my gosh, they have some awesome settings right on over here too. Okay, look. What pan? What pan? Thank you. Appreciate it. Mm-hmm. Thank you. Okay, we're good to go. We're gonna sit on over here. Sorry guys, I think I turned off the microphone for a sec. That was an oh Nelly moment. That was an oh Nelly moment. Okay, we're gonna go fill up our cup first here. So you pay $1 more, you get a pile of food on over here. So let's head on over and get some of our stuff here. Okay, so they have a tea and they have a homemade soya milk, and you can like mix them if you want and make like a milk tea. They're both hot, so just remember that. Okay, we got it. We're good to go. So let's sit down and let's enjoy our food on over here. Some of this I've never, oh, we gotta get chopsticks too. Let's get some and we can eat more if we want. Each of these items is like around like $4.99 and stuff like that. And they have like soy sauce and the whole works on over here. Soy sauce, sriracha, all that stuff. And they have napkins on most of the tables on over here too. Okay. There we go. But we got our chopsticks right here. And we're ready to go. Let me show you what we got. Okay. Nick's like, no audio. Do we have sound back? Is the sound back? Let's check and see if we have sound or not. Do we have sound? That's okay. Things like that happen all the time. It's live. Accidents happen. We got sound. Okay, we're good. We're good. Okay. Nick, thank you for the heads up. It's greatly appreciated. The sound is good. What did you end up ordering? Yeah, so I think I was just like multitasking at that point in time. So my apologies, guys. So this is the xiao right here. We got some chicken feet right here because I wanted to try chicken feet after watching Zaza devour a whole lot of them. And then this is the lava yolk eggs right on over here too. And with that, we paid $1 and you can get either tea or soy milk, or you can mix it together. Like they give you a cup and you can go back as much as you want and try that out. So yeah, we'll try chicken feet. If I like it, great. I'm not gonna know if I'm gonna enjoy this or not unless I actually try it. So it's about time we put on our big boy pants and came on down and tried some stuff that we might not have tried before. Let's get to the chicken feet in a little bit. Let's have a xiao bao first on over here, and let's see how we're gonna set this up first so that you guys can see some of the food that we're eating on over here too. Okay, there it is right there. I think I need to sit in this chair. You can go down there. Okay, if I like wheel this on over here, can you see more? If I turn it this way, there you go. That's good, that's good. We figured it out. We figured it out. Ziggy's never had chicken feet. Jerome. Yeah, awesome. Good to see you. Taha, good to see you. Nice to have you on the stream. Oh my gosh. Nice to have you here. Yeah, the other thing we could do is just sit down at one of these big tables. They have like big tables with like really, really big tables. Let's sit down at one of the big tables. That'll be better. So we can literally sit here. Okay, give me a hot minute, guys. I'm just gonna grab our stuff and then sit down here. Okay, we're good. This will be a little bit better for you guys to see what I'm eating. Okay. This will work much, much better. Much better. Okay. There we go. We're good to go. We're good to go. Oh, in San Antonio, they eat They eat chicken feet like crazy? Okay, fair enough, fair enough. Let's try the soya milk and the tea. The tea is a nice strong tea flavor. The soya milk has like this kind of creamy thisness to it, but then it has like that soya milk weedy kind of flavor at the end. Very, very good. Very, very tasty. Okay. But let's go with the xiao first. So they give you these individual steam buns, and this is where you have this. Hi from Gotham City. Oh my gosh! What's Batman up to? Tell us what Batman's up to. Ah! Aegon's is here too. Batman is back. I know, I heard. Yeah, so we'll try the chicken feet in just a moment. Okay, but let's have a xiao first. Right on over here. So, oh yeah, I pop it right away. There we go. It's really good. I would say the xiao is like, I wouldn't say this is like top of the line xiao, but it's definitely good. I'm definitely puncturing it. By accident when I'm picking it up. That's one of the problems with fast food dumpling spots, is that they're fast, so they've been sitting there for a while and stuff like that. And I stick to the wrapper a little bit more. But again, for the price that you're paying, everything here is $5. You can see like the pile of soup on over here. Here's the chicken feet right here. Interesting. Interesting. There's the chicken feet. Very bony, which is to be expected. And basically what you do is you just suck the meat off in the chicken feet. Did you happen to see there is sticky rice balls over there. There is sticky rice balls. We can go back and get some if you want. Do you like it, Jerome? The thing that turns people off of chicken feet, as I've learned, is really just like the boniness. Some people don't want to deal with the bones. Yeah, it's really bony. And that's one of the issues. It's actually pretty tasty though. Pretty tasty. So you can see how like we've taken off the toes and all this stuff here. very bony. But there's like, it's like a nice, interesting and jelly consistency that you're eating as you're devouring it. It comes off really easy. Really, really easy. I would say if you're not that good with chopsticks, okay, it gets a little more difficult to eat. But it's definitely good. It's good. It's not bad. It's just another like I've heard people be like, oh, gross, chicken feet, all that type of stuff. It's pretty good. But yeah, I can definitely see the turnoff being predominantly dealing with the bones. This is definitely an item that I also wouldn't mind trying at some other places. Now, I wanted to try chicken feet because I was watching other creators on YouTube in particular, but also on TikTok and stuff like that. And Instagram, okay? And Zaza, who lives on over in China, okay? And puts his videos on YouTube and stuff like that, eats these all the time. It's good. It's not fried though. It's not, you don't want it fried, okay? Because you want to like slowly, you peel back the bones or the skin off of the bones as you're eating it. But very good, very, very tasty. There's almost like, this is a very garlicky flavor. Even day old Jollibee is better these days. Ah! Justin's throwing shade at KFC. Yeah, like Kentucky Fried Chicken, I'm not the biggest fan of anymore. Yeah, this is chicken feet. Here, I'll hold up a bigger one for you. There, you can see. I've been devouring this one already. It's great to see Barrington. Great to see you. Nice to have you on the stream. But very, very nice. Very garlicky, soft, nice texture. The only thing is you have to deal with the bones. So be ready to spit out the bones. I have another container here that I'm just throwing the bones in right now. But other than that, this is delicious. Very garlicky down here. I'd be interested to have more of a Chinese barbecue flavor than a steamer box flavor. But they have to steam it or boil it. Otherwise, no, you can't barbecue the chicken legs. At least from my knowledge, and be able to get the skin off. At that point in time, it gets real tough. You can see I'm not like the most some people are most familiar and everything, but like that is good. That is real good. And Daritine's like, you must be in Vancouver. I am in Vancouver. Okay. Well, I'm in Metro Vancouver right now. Technically, I'm in Richmond. And they have these nuts in here too. Oh, those are definitely beans. Definitely beans, like flava beans or something like that. That's good. That's good. And they have egg tarts on over here. So you just go on over. They have like the buffet. I showed the buffet on over here and stuff like that. Here, this place is literally called the Food Court. and they're working towards making it 24 hours. So they got some super long hours right now. It's open from 7 a.m. in the morning to 10 p.m. at night. Okay, and it's very common, apparently, from like some of the locals who have told me, like people are coming in here for breakfast in the morning. They'll just grab something, like maybe some buns or some dim sum or something like that, or maybe even some chicken legs, and just start devouring it. There's the last one. Now, I've actually enjoyed this. Okay. I was one who was originally turned off of the idea of chicken feet as well. Okay. I wasn't like knocking it or anything like that, but I was kind of wondering what it would be like to eat it. It's very popular in Jamaica. They boil it in a soup. So more than just the Chinese culture eats the chicken legs. Okay, and the chicken feet. So Jamaicans eat the chicken feet too. I would be interested to see what the Jamaicans do with the flavors. That's interesting. Very garlicky. Very nice. Very nice. I love that garlicky flavor there. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I'm not eating it like a pro. Okay? I have seen people at other dim sum restaurants eat these things and peel back everything. So there is a bit of experience comes with eating this, but very, very good. It's like the spare ribs. So when you have Chinese spare ribs, they have the bone inside of the spare ribs or the really hard cartilage inside of the spare ribs. So you kind of eat around that and then you spit it back out. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. I've had pig's feet before, Barrington. Mm-hmm. I love pig's feet. I love pig's tail. Okay. I have not had cow's feet yet. Mm-hmm. But I am a big fan of cow's tongue. Oh my gosh, I had some cow's tongue at Zhang Yang restaurant over in Victoria. So good, so good, so good. Oh, I'm starting to learn how to eat this. Mm-hmm. As you go through it, you start to figure it out. Like you literally use your tongue to peel it off of the bone. Like I'm literally biting the tips off of the bone and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. Some of that is a bit of a challenge for me. So this is something that I'm gonna have to get used to a little bit more. But yeah, you literally just go in and bite off some of it. Don't bite off too much of it. I just tried to do that. Bite off a little bit of it. Use your tongue to peel back some of the skin with your teeth and stuff like that, while realizing there's a bone in your mouth, and then just spit out the bone. That is, but like, it is a beautiful, beautiful, and beautiful, beautiful, and it's like it's almost gelatinous. Mm-hmm. If I go for one metacarpal at a time, which is like the individual pieces of bone, it's a lot easier to eat. A lot easier to eat. That is good. That is good. Very, very garlicky. Very, very garlicky. Okay. We've had chicken feet. We've had chicken feet. It was a bit of a struggle, but it was a very pleasurable struggle. So I would definitely have that again. I would definitely order that again. That is pretty darn good. That was pretty darn good. So, Janie's here. Janie, good to see you. Yeah, nice to have you here. Yeah, it's Munchie Mondays. So these are the yolk lava cakes on over here. Okay. I already used some hand sanitizers, so we can literally just go in with our hands here. Okay. Let's just take a bite out of this bunny bun right here. So a sweetened yolk and a bun. Very tasty. Very Chinese. I think I want to go back and get a little bit more. I'm kind of hungry. So I say we go back and grab just a little bit more. But yeah, Barrington's like, I'm sure you've had oxtail. I've had oxtail. I would say one of the best oxtails to get over here in Vancouver would probably be, what is that place name? What is that place's name? It's a Jamaican restaurant. Oh no. Give me a sec here, guys. We had a spill. Not a big deal, but we had a spill. We got it. We got it. Don't worry. We had a spill, but we got it. There, we got it. I totally spilled my drink. But that's okay. We can go back and get more. Very, very tasty. Very, very tasty on over here. Beyond 404, good to see you. Oh, we had spillage. And so you can literally see once I break it off a little bit more here. So that's a yolk that they've literally put into the drinky here, or literally put into the bunny bun here. I'm still thinking about the drink I just spilled. That's tasty. Very sweet though. So we are currently at a restaurant called the Food Cordon over here. And this is a dim sum, hot pot, and barbecue restaurant. So we're having some dim sum right now. And we're gonna go back and get a little bit more. That's good though. Yeah. I could go for about 2 more boxes. What I want to get is I think I want to get their shumai, and I want to get something else too. The one thing about the chicken feet is that it's delicious, and I definitely see, but it's not as filling as some of the other things out there. That's my one criticism of the chicken feet, is it's not as filling. And that's predominantly because it's very bony. but definitely tasty. So something to definitely try if you happen to be over here. So let's put our stuff up and over. Okay, so if you're ever in any of these Richmond food courts on over here, and you can see this across Metro Vancouver, they sometimes have just tables and sometimes they have like the trays here and stuff like that. That's definitely, that's where you put your plates and stuff like that when you're there. No, I need more because I had the chicken feet were delicious, but they're just not as filling as some of the other stuff here. So I wanted to get some shumai. So they have shumai right here, okay? And then I probably want to get something else as well. So they're just dealing with someone else. Like they're literally, there's some ladies getting some more of the chicken feet as we speak here. So I wanted to try a few of the other items too. One of them that I haven't tried yet is the pork sticky buns here. Okay, we have had the beef buns before. I haven't had the pork and shrimp buns yet, but it's all pretty good. So there's just two people on staff. One person making the dim sum right now, another person serving the dim sum, and then they have staff members at the back doing the cleanup and stuff like that. But you just have to be patient on over here to get some more of the food. Okay? Just because it takes time. It takes time. We're good. We're good. Yeah. Okay. So, can I get one of the shumai? Yes, please, thank you. And if I could get one of the mustard pork patties too. Yes, please, thank you. Okay, they're good, that's it. I appreciate it. Okay. Okay, debit please. No problem. Oh, that's okay. Thank you. Okay. Let's go grab a seat. Give me a second, guys. Okay, we're gonna get more chopsticks. Just because we need it. There you go. Okay, we're good. We're good. And let's go get some drinking now. So here's a drinky right here, and you just fill her up. And there you go, we got some tea. So So we're good to go. Okay. Yeah, I didn't have lunch or anything like that. I just didn't have time and I forgot about it. And then it got time for me to leave the house after working all day there and then come on out to Richmond and get some food and stuff like that. So I'm a little bit hungry. So this is the mustard pork pancake right here. We're gonna try that right now on over here. It should be pretty good. Now they have chili oil and all that type of stuff if you want it. Okay. Ooh, this is like tough. Okay, once we get it going, it's going good. It's kind of like I want to move the drink as far away from this as possible. Oh yeah, I am definitely not used to eating something like this. I get how you eat it, but So this is a nice little pork patty here. That's good. It's like a plate of meat though. That's literally what it is. If you can see, I'm just kind of loosening it up right now. There we go. The humidity has gotten to me now. The humidity. It's very humid here in Vancouver. And going in and out of different places. Okay. Especially if you're coming indoors here. Okay. These restaurants can get a little bit more hot. We had the same issue last week. Or the week before, a week or two before, when we were going and having Ethiopian food there too. So yeah, the heat is starting to build up down here as well. It's not a bad thing, but it's very much a reality on over here. That was good. I'm kind of wondering what this is. It's very much a vegetable. That's like the mustard greens. And there's a slight tart flavor to this, but it's predominantly a nice little pork pancake. That's what I would say. A nice little pork pancake. That's tasty. We also got a dim sum classic here. So we have the shumai, so we're gonna dig into that last. But that is good. That is so good. There's some manageable bites for us. Oh yeah, the going in and out of the restaurant is definitely. This is why Asif gave me extra. Asif was like, my husband was like, you're gonna need this at some point in time. So he put this package together for me. This is just Benadryl if I need it. So I have an allergy to dust. Not all dust, just a certain particular dust. But he said I might need these. Okay. He knew at one point in time the heat and the humidity would just get to me while I'm sitting in a restaurant, and he was like, you're gonna need some wipes at some point in time. The prices are good. So everything that I've had is $5 a boxy on over here. So when we get to the shumai, you can definitely see the beautifulness of it on over here. Right? The one thing you need to remember when you come to the food court here, okay, is that this is fast food. This is not. Yeah. There's other people breaking up the pancake in the exact same way I did. This is fast food. This is not high quality dim sum. If you want a high quality dim sum experience, that's available over here in Richmond. It's also available in Vancouver. Okay, when you sit down, they have a nice table service. There's tablecloths. They bring it on over to you, and you can get similar items and stuff like that. But for an affordable meal on over here, especially for someone like me, who also wants to show you like places where you can get a lot of food for a good value, this is definitely one of the places that you can come. Justin's saying, I've had a bad dust allergy. That's why I got to keep things super clean. Okay. It's mainly, for me, it's like when I go to like a back closet or something like that and reach way into the back and grab something that hasn't been touched in like months and stuff like that, and I get that like the regular dust that settles on like on some stuff, like we clean that up, we try to keep the house clean and stuff, but if there's a thin layer of dust like a day before we get around to cleaning it, that stuff doesn't bother me. But just like Justin's saying, it's like when I go and I reach into a bag that I haven't touched in like a year or so, and it's just sitting at the back of the closet there and just collecting a little bit of dust and stuff like that. It's that dust that sometimes when it gets into my eyes, or if we're down at a beach and we get a little bit of sand blowing up and billowing up some of the stuff off of the beach or stuff like that, that's when I get a little bit of an allergy. And all I gotta do is just pop a Benadryl and it calms my body down. And it's that easy. So I just carry around that in my bag. Oh, wow. I'm having one of those days. I'm having one of those days. Give me a sec here, guys. I'm just grabbing some sriracha for my shumai. I love shumai with some sriracha on over here. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. There you go. So this is shumai. And this is pork shumai. Right here. And these are very, very dense. The hot sauce makes it pop. That's fire. That's fire. So I definitely think out of the best things they have on the items here, their hard grow, their pork buns, okay, their lava yolk cakes, those are good. The pancake was okay, but I don't think I would order that again. The shumai I would definitely order. The xiao bao was pretty good too. Okay, and definitely the chicken feet were worth it. So that's pretty good. I haven't had their fish yet, so they have a fish that you can pick away at. They have some spare ribs as well that are down here too. So there's a few other things that we haven't tried yet. I would definitely say, though, okay, their shrimp dumplings are probably one of my most favorite on over here, Ziggy. Ziggy's saying, what's your favorite? Nick's joking that it's $5 per foot. I got 3 feet in my chicken order for $5. So isn't that $5 a foot? It's like $133 per foot. That's pretty tasty though. That is pretty tasty. Oh my goodness gracious. I bet if I walked into the Aberdeen Center right now and spent like, let's go over to the Aberdeen Center. I want to see if I sweat more. Because it's like the in and out of going in, like I experienced this in Bali too. So I go outside and like I'm perfectly fine and stuff like that. And then the minute you come in, okay, all of that, and you come into some air conditioning, all of that sweat that wasn't coming out because it's very humid outside, even though it wasn't overly hot, okay? And it starts coming out of you. That's fire though. Ah! Nick's like 3 feet 1 year. I would definitely say if you want to get into chicken feet, this would be definitely one of the places that you could come and get into chicken feet, get used to it and stuff like that. Okay, that's definitely something that I'm going to order again because it's ridiculously delicious. Ridiculously delicious. I do want to try it, for example, over at Jade Dynasty, or I think it's the Western, over in Victoria Drive, or that might be Fraser Street. I think it's Victoria Drive. We should definitely head on over there at some point in time. But a nice garlicky texture, very gelatinous, very easy to peel off of the bone too. So I really enjoyed those chicken feet. But if you want something a little bit simpler, there's shumais, there's dumplings, they got bunnies on over here. There's plenty of stuff. They got pork buns here, barbecue pork buns and all that stuff too. That was good. That was good. Husbands, what can you do without them? Oh my gosh. My husband is a genius. He knows me too well. He knows me too well. That is awesome. That is awesome. So, and Jackie's asking, will you be going back to the Greek festival again on Broadway? Probably not. The Greek festival is over. It's one day long. Okay. So, yeah, the Greek festival, a lot of the Vancouver festival, we're just having some tea right now. A lot of the Vancouver festivals on over here are predominantly one day long. There's a few that are 2 days long, like the Powell Street Festival and some of the Chinatown festivals. As well as Pinoy Fest extended themselves to 2 days as well recently, which is awesome to see. But yeah, if I was to go back to the Greek festival, that would be happening next year, just like Justin just said. Jasmine's like, I'll definitely be seeing you at the Fusion Festival. I need to double check my calendar and make sure that that's in the right spot. Now, what's coming, because like the Surrey Fusion Festival is off the hook. All of the diaspora groups that are over there set up a tent over in Holland Park, okay? And Jasmine, if I'm getting the names wrong, just correct me because sometimes my memory is off, okay? But over by King George Station in Surrey, which is the end of the expo line on over there, you go on over and they have like a Trinidadian tent, okay? And they have Jamaican tents, they have Fiji tents. There's just so much there. Beyond, of course, they still got the Pakistan tents and the Indian tents and the Sri Lankan tents and the Bangladeshi tents and stuff like that. They're gonna have all of that as well as like the Chinese tents and the Korean tents and stuff like that. But every diaspora group that's predominantly represented in Surrey, and Surrey is very multicultural, very Pan-Asian as well, okay? You just get to go to all those places and try that food out. It is awesome. It is awesome. Colby's like, I love Greek food. Greek food is great, and that's what we had yesterday. And I achieved my mission yesterday, okay? Which was to have skewers, have a wrap, a donair or a souvlaki, okay? Have some locomades. And what was the other thing? We had something else. It was very good. It was very, very good. I can't remember what else we had, but it was very good. And then Asif got some Brazilian continues as well that were delicious on my channel. And then afterwards, Asif went for the big item Greek stuff and some slices of authentic Neapolitan pizza as well, which is delicious to have. But the big kicker is when you go on over there. The pork souvlaki is absolutely delicious at the Greek Day on Broadway Festival, so he went on over there and got that first. And then later he went for the pork chops. The pork chops every year are awesome. I had some with the ramen this morning, okay, for breakfast. Asif left me 2 pork chops. He took the bone off of them, so I just chopped them up and threw them on top of ramen. Barbecued pork chops on ramen. Or no, it wasn't pork chops. It was lamb chops. So this is the thing. I sometimes mix up the meat, but it was delicious regardless. The lamb chops are amazing. Amazing. They do pork chops occasionally, but it was lamb chops. So that's why they tasted so much better. Oh, those guys were sweating yesterday cooking up the lamb chops. Okay. Jasmine saying, yeah, the Surrey Fusion Festival is an amazing multicultural foods. It's cool. If we run into you, Jasmine, just say, hey, come on over, introduce yourself. Tell us you're Jasmine, let us know. And if you want to talk on the stream, you can talk on the stream for a second. It's on July 18th and 19th. Okay, so I'm not off. I'm not off. That's good to see. Let's put this up. Okay. The tea is warm, but it's cooling my body down. Some nice hydration on over here. Justin's like, have you done East is East yet on live? No, I have not. No, I have not. Jasmine, you don't have to reveal your real name if you don't want to. Okay, we got the other arm on. I just want to finish off the tea just because it's cooling my body down. I think that's what kept me from sweating before was Celeste coffee. It was really cooling me down as well, so that's good to see. Richmond's always a little bit warmer when you come on down to this area too, so. But their tea is very good, very good. I wouldn't say it's not the best top of the line. Again, this is a fast food restaurant, but pretty good, pretty good. Okay, let's head out. That was awesome. I just had a feast on over here. Now, I did get $5 boxes because I was having some lunch and some dinner all at once because I had forgotten to eat earlier for lunch. Sometimes I just get caught up in work. It's not a big deal. But I can definitely tell you this, the food court, for $5 a box, we got some delicious, delicious food on over here. Here is the sign right here. So they're not 24 hours yet. They're still in their soft opening phase, but they're supposed to have multiple phases of it. So that's what they're working through right now. But this place is called the Food Court. And you can get the dim sum, barbecue, and hot pot right now, okay? So just go up to the cash register if you're getting the barbecue or the hot pot. The dim sum though, you can just go to the counter and they have all the boxes there. They have some plexiglass to separate the people from the food, and you can get it right on over there. But that is it, the food court right on over there. A value for money. Every dim sum box, $5. Okay, $4.99 technically, but $5. So awesome. Carlos, great to see you. Nice to have you here on the stream. Yeah, we're down in Richmond. We just finished having some dim sum on over here. I had chicken feet for the first time. It was a garlicky, beautiful treat. Oh my goodness gracious. Yeah, I had some good food today. I had my fill. I am stuffed. I am stuffed. Let's head out now. We're gonna head on over to the Aberdeen Center and we're gonna grab something sweet on over there. I don't know what, but we're gonna get something sweet on over there. I kind of just want to go back to Celeste and be like, Celeste, can we get some ice cream? She would be like, yes. Give me the money. I love it. I love it. Okay, let's hit the button. We're hitting the button. Listen. So this is Browngate right here, and this is number 3 road right here. And that is what was coming out of the speaker there. Browngate crossing at number 3 road. So now we're just waiting for the lights. Over here in Richmond, the lights are a little bit different, so just be patient with them. Wait for the walk, it will show up, but it usually happens at like the most awkward, weird time here, okay? They literally let people walk and then cars move. It's not like a car can do a right and turn in Richmond. It's just like, it's what they decided to do. And I live for it because, okay, here in Metro Vancouver, we don't have some of the best drivers in the world. In fact, Per capita, we have some of the worst drivers. Okay, doesn't mean the majority is pretty good driving, but we have a pretty big pile of people that are also just not that good. And it's not just Richmond, and it's not just one type of person. It's people from all different backgrounds, which is interesting. It's like a shared custom on over here. And even me, I found when I was driving the work truck one time, my buddy was like, whoa, 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 what are you doing? It's literally like you come over here and your driving skills just go somewhere else. It's interesting. Now, I've also said that to my buddy. Whoa, 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 what are you doing? So, it's kind of like in the water. Interesting to see. Ah! Oh yeah, just as Ziggy's bringing up BMWs, I'm passing a BMW as we speak. Yeah, people like buying BMWs and Teslas and stuff like that out here because they're gonna last a long time out here. You'll see a lot more luxury cars on out here. Back in my hometown, you see less of those luxury cars on the street, even from wealthy people, because when it's wintertime, the salt will get on the undercarriage of the cars and slowly break down the cars and stuff like that. And your luxury car doesn't last as long, but out here in Vancouver, your cars last a whole lot longer. Okay, and there's people still driving cars from the early 80s around here. They've just kept their car up to tip-top shape. The frame is amazing just because it hasn't gotten the same exposure to salt eating away at the vehicle. It is so interesting to see. So interesting to see. And Ziggy knows what I'm talking about because he lives in a place that gets a heck of a lot of snow. Or they live in a place that gets a heck of a lot of snow. A heck of a lot of snow. Not as much snow as maybe Northern Ontario or Calgary, Alberta, but still a heck of a lot of snow. I see a lot of people back in the parking spots up with that. Well, I'm probably just hanging out. Probably just hanging out. Probably there's like if you go to the West End right now in Vancouver, you'll see people sitting out in their buildings' parking spots, okay? And just in lawn chairs, just enjoying themselves. So, and sometimes people will just go to the parking lots just to stand out and gather. But I didn't see it, so that's my assumption. Look at this. FIFA is everywhere. FIFA is literally everywhere right now. I love it. I love it. And Andrew Wong was talking about it too. He's just like, we don't perceive Canada as a soccer nation, but if you have kids, okay, that's like the number one sport that kids are enrolling and playing in right now across Canada is soccer. And not just because of Team Canada. It's been that way for a few years now. Probably like 10, 15 years. Very interesting to see. Very interesting to see. And you can see that in just the general statistics that are available online. You can just look up the... This is cute. Okay, the kid ran through, so I can show you now. They literally have like a jungle on over here. Well, the sun's shining in the way, but they have a jungle on over here. Welcome to the Wild Safari Adventure. That's fun. That's fun. Oh yeah, there's a lot of sun here. Let's get out of the way of the sun, and then I can show it to you with like a zoomed in lens. Okay. So right here, they got some flamingos up top, flying through the jungle. Okay. Oh, this is animatronic too. There's some of the stuff moves. Wow. There's the giraffe. Okay. There's a jaguar here, and then there's the elephant. And the ears on the elephant move. That's fun. There's kids in there right now, so we're gonna stay out of there and keep the camera off of the kids, but that is fun. And then they have a FIFA World Cup ball just hiding in the Concord Pacific building right here, too. That was cool. They got a lion there and a safari, and Grenadier is definitely sponsored this. Okay, definitely sponsored this. These are the SUVs right on over here. Yeah, they've definitely sponsored it. That's good to see. So that's a sponsor right on over here. They make SUVs and Jeep Xiao trucks on over here. There is a zoo at the Aberdeen, sponsored by Grenadier SUVs right on over here. Hold on. I thought I had it right. Look at that. And then the SUVs at the back to sell it to the parents. The kids pull them in, and then the parents look at the Jeep. It's actually pretty genius. Husband, great to see you. Nice to have you on the street. Yeah. And so, yeah, if you want to have some good food for some good value, that place is awesome. The food court. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. It's Zuberdeen. So if you want to see over here, we're not going to see the kids as much, but there it is. Oh, there's a hippo there too. I didn't even know. Look at that. Look at that. There's the giraffe right on over there. There's the cheetah. And then if we go to the other angle, we can get someone almost walked into me right now just because they're looking down at this thing too. I don't blame them. This is interesting to see. Okay. And then there's no kids in here now. Then they got a lion and a cub down here too. So that's pretty cool to see. Pretty cool. Okay, and it's called the Safari Adventure. So right there at the Aberdeen Center. That is awesome to see. Yeah, the elephant ears move. Like, look at that. Wait for it. The trunk moves too? What? Did you see that? That's wild. The trunk moves too. Kieran's like Jurassic Larks. Ah! Nick's like, I swear the bunny escaped from the zoo. Yeah, Ziggy, it moves. There's a few flamingos in there too. There's no shortage of flamingos in there. Let's go get a Bubba waffle. On over here. Okay. A Bubba waffle and a lemon tea. Okay. Awesome. Are you guys standing in line?
We're all set.
They're set. Okay, awesome. Yeah, I'm just keeping it on me.
There you go. Yeah.
Hey, how's it going? Yeah, they just have a small staff, guys. We just have to wait a hot minute. We're over here at Bubba Waffle Cafe. Okay. Awesome. Can I get an iced lemon Coke? Okay, and a Bubba Waffle. Thank you. Pardon? Yeah. Thank you. Okay. Can I get a receipt? Thank you. So it's going to take them a few minutes. They give you one of these. Okay. So we got her something sweet coming right now. So that's pretty good. We don't have to worry too much. This thing will go off when they're ready. We can kind of just come on over here and chill out. Find a seat, find a spot, and just relax. On over here. Oh, here's the spot right here. So we can just sit right here. That'll be pretty good. Okay. We're good. That's a little noisy. I kind of want to move to a spot that's not as noisy. That's interesting. Oh yeah, just not around the immediate. Oh my gosh, the game is on down here too. Look at this. They got the, oh my gosh, Netherlands and Morocco is going at it, I think. What? Okay, I have no idea what's going on there. But great to see you. Great to see you. I'm all over the place with like getting a drink right now and everything. Oh yeah, there's less speakers over here and more noise. This is what we want. That's good. We're good. I can't read Cyrillic, so you're gonna have to put it in English. Okay? Live stream chat, translate that. If it's a trolley, throw shade. The library is open. Okay? Otherwise, just say hello, hey, and let them know. Let them know. But as in, either way, great to see you. Nice to have you on the chat. That is awesome. Oh, with the flamingos on the wall and the ceiling. So Justin's talking about, we went to a live stream. We went to Joyce Collingwood neighborhood. And we went to the one restaurant that you should avoid at all cost. So if you're in Joyce Collingwood, English only on the streaming, that's what Christine's saying. Fair enough. If you have gone to Joyce Collingwood, there's one restaurant that I got to show you something afterwards here. We went and we got a chicken sando, and Nick's telling us it turned out to be a chicken skin sando. And they had organized the chicken in such an artistic way, it looked like you were about to bite into a full fried chicken patty. And Asa bit into it. And behind the nice chicken skin was just a pile of lettuce leaves. And we're like, what? The deal was you get 2 of these sandwiches for $5. It was definitely an interesting experience. And now if we see flamingos and unicorns in the same wallpaper, in the same restaurant, we take heed to be very careful about not going to those restaurants. But every place else in Joyce Collingwood is absolutely delicious. Absolutely delicious. So we are just over here right now. We're waiting for our beeper to go off here. Okay, and then we'll go on over. It takes them a hot minute to make a bubble waffle. So, But what a day, what a day. That is definitely true. Now, I didn't know this place had opened up yet, but there's a new shop in town. The Taiwan 101 Bento is over here. Oh wow. Oh wow, I am looking forward to this. I am definitely looking forward to this. Okay? That is good. Now, if we wanted dim sum, we could have also come here. They got the Shanghai Bao Zi on over here. So I think we'll come back and we'll try some of the other dim sums over here at some point in time in the Aberdeen Center. I'm just gonna hold this close. I'm waiting. We'll see what happens. Christine had some bulldog eggs and veggies. That is something, okay? That is so common on over here. That is so common. Some nice ramen noodles. Okay. Add some eggy. Yeah. I had that this morning. That with the lamb pork chop chopped up into it. Oh, so good, so good. The lamb pork chop was like, it's a lamb chop. I have pork chop on the brain. I guess that means I'm gonna go need to get some pork chops soon. But yeah, so awesome, so awesome. So howdy folks. I'm Jerome Forestwood. This is my channel. We are over here in the Aberdeen Center right now. We are just waiting for Bubble Waffle Cafe. Did anyone make out what that person said? Like, I have no idea. Oh, it's going off. Let's go get our bubble tea. So we got a drinky on over there, and we got a bubble waffle. So we're gonna go pick that up, and then we'll get whatever table's available to us. Thanks, man. I appreciate it.
Does yours include a drink?
Okay. We got everything. I've never had this Coke drink before, so this will be interesting. Let's go to the back and see if we can find a spot by a window. I have this awesome section at the back here. But I am intrigued by the Taiwan bento that is over here. Okay, I see a spot. I see a good spot. Okay, we're good. We're good. So we got a bubble waffle here. And this is a lemon and Coke. This apparently is a very popular Hong Kong drink on over here and across China. So what you do with these when you get the lemon slices is I learned this from Jen, another creator on YouTube. You're supposed to smash the lemon a little bit. Be careful because you're definitely going to release some seeds if there's seeds in there. But like, if you have a tiny straw like this, you don't have to worry about the seeds. That is good. That is Coke and lemon tea. That is good. I've never had that before, and that is interesting. It's not carbonated either. Yeah, I've never had that before. That is an interesting flavor. How is Asif? Asif's doing fine. He's doing good. He did a savory sundae yesterday. He enjoyed that. He's just gotten more responsibilities at work and stuff like that. He's not. We can't tell you what he does for work and stuff, but And so it's getting a little bit harder when you get more responsibilities. It takes a little bit of time to get used to that. Also, his mom was going through some stuff too, so he's been dealing with a little bit right now, but he's still able to pull off the Friday Fried Chicken Wars. So that is definitely that. There was a real rabbit in the grassy area outside earlier on the stream. There was. You missed the rabbit, Christine. So this is a bubble waffle. From Bubble Waffle Cafe here. Okay. You can find Bubble Waffle Cafes all over the place. You just break off these bubbles off over here, and you can have them individually. And it's just a nice sweet treat. Yeah, Christine, he's doing fine. Like, he's surviving, but yeah, he's got a lot of responsibilities that he's starting to adjust to. So he's gonna get back more into live streaming and videos. Like he's working on a video right now for FIFA, his FIFA experience. So that would be good to see. Jerome at Jerome Forestwood, can you remind the chat what you had earlier on the 24-hour food court? So we went to the 24-hour food court. That's the name of the restaurant, 24-hour food court. And we went over there and we had some dim sum. And we had the mustard greens and pork patty. We had the shumai. We had the egg lava buns. We also had the xiao bao, and we had chicken feet. And the chicken feet were delicious. That was a new one for me. I'd never had chicken feet before. Kieran, Asif will enjoy hearing that. Thank you very much. At Gongcha, they even have so if you want to go and get other flavors of Bubble Waffle Cafe just does the one Bubble Waffle. You can go either to the Egg Hut House. Gongcha is another good one where you can get different flavors of Bubble Waffles. Okay. And what they'll do, for example, at the Egg Hut House, is they'll fill all these bubbles up with different types of filling. So, like, you can only order one type of filling. So if you want like durian cheese, you can get that. It's like a creamy durian. Or you can get like Oreo or chocolate and stuff like that, Nutella, jam flavors. So you can get a whole lot. Cam, good to see you. Nice to have you on the stream. Any plans on Wednesday? Absolutely. That is Canada Day, so we will be busy. We will be busy. I'm gonna sit down and talk with Asif about that, but we were planning on going down to Richmond. And when I mean Richmond, I mean Steveston. Which is interesting to see. But then today I had someone say if it's sunny out, I should definitely go on over to Kitsilano Beach. So I don't know what we're gonna do yet. We'll wait and we'll see. They do put on a good show over at Kitsilano Beach. And then I wanted to go for the fireworks over to Burnaby, perhaps, if we're not tired. That's the catch. So that's the one thing. There's so much going to go on Wednesday. And it's going to be interesting to see. All right. And then this upcoming weekend, after Canada Day, there's some crazy events happening, including the Shims Criterion races. They do a Criterion race, so a closed circuit street bike race, okay? And around Jonathan Rogers Park, very much like the Criterion races that I showed you last year, okay? And then the Gastown Grand Prix happens a couple days later. So this is going to be interesting to see what's happening this weekend. Okay. On top of that, there's I believe there's a Taiwan-based festival down in Vancouver at the North Plaza. where we went for Jazz Fest. Just some of the lemon seeds. So that's interesting too. And there's more apparently on my list. I kind of opened my calendar up at the end of the week to look at what's coming up on the next weekend, and I just saw a whole list of slots. So there's a lot going on. A lot going on. Winger just watched the soccer yesterday. Canada won against South Africa. Yep, they did. They did. But Bubble Waffle, I love Bubble Waffle Cafe. And this is one of my favorite little treats to have on over here. I'm still intrigued by this. Yeah. So there is a lot going on. On top of that, there's also FIFA happening. So we're gonna see what we cover and what we don't cover. Okay. But we're pretty good. We're pretty good. YouTube's pretty happy with the FIFA coverage that I've had. So they've helped promote the channel in addition to me a little bit more, and they're doing that for a lot of the creators' channels that have actually covered the FIFA events. Not just put FIFA in their titles and stuff like that, but actually covered the FIFA events. So yeah, it's a nice little exchange that's happened there. It's very, very good. Yeah, so there's a lot happening, a lot. Let's pull out the list here for you. And I'll just give you guys a taste of what's happening on over here. Okay. Okay, we're connected. I was working with Gemini this morning to help start to get the list together and identify, because Gemini really helps me with the times and stuff like that. Like they'll map out how far it gets from one point to the next point for me relatively quickly. So on Canada Day, there's Canada Together at Canada Place. There's the Stevenson Salmon Festival. There's the Surrey Canada Day. Probably not going to go to that one. That one's a little too far away. Okay, but so awesome. And then there's other events like the Shipyards Night Market, Town Center Park over in Coquitlam, and there's also Swangard Stadium that will probably have fireworks as well. Okay, yeah. Wingers like me too, I love the FIFA World Cup. The FIFA World Cup is fun. So I have had a heck of a lot of fun with the FIFA World Cup. On top of all of that on Canada Day, there's also the FIFA World Cup going on in Vancouver as well. At least like the festivities. So the FIFA Fan Zone over in Hastings Park and the P&E is going to be open, and Granville Street will be open too. So things are going to be lit. There's also Canada Day celebrations happening on Granville Island, but they're not very big. It's just kind of like a loose organization and a few things for kids there. This weekend, there's a Taiwanese cultural festival that is happening over in the North Plaza of the Vancouver Art Gallery. So you can check that out. Water Street Pedestrian Zone and Gastown opens up as well. In addition to that, Cole Harbour Park on Saturday is having like a pop-up festival. I don't think they've ever done this before. And then there's also going to be random jazz music all around. So probably like the court over in the little square over in the Bentall Center that's kind of like down the steps across from the back of Art Phillips Park and Burrard Station there. That's where they're going to have some of the jazz music. this weekend because they've also turned it into a FIFA zone. So you can watch FIFA and listen to jazz music, which is pretty cool to see too. So there's going to be a lot happening. In addition to that, Shim's Grand Prix, which is the criterion race that I was talking about, it's going to be going in circles all Saturday, okay, around Jonathan Rogers Park. Is that not crazy? Okay? And in addition to that, the pros come in around 5 and 6 p.m., so that's when the pro races are, but you can just check Shim's bike race, okay, SHIM''S, and then bike race, and you can pull up the website and double check any of those times if you want to see that. It's interesting, it's definitely interesting to see, okay? There's no volleyball that's happening here. There is volleyball happening though next weekend at Kits Beach, okay? And there is no dragon boat that is happening this weekend, but, okay, dragon boat regatta that was supposed to happen this weekend, the Concord Pacific Dragon Boat Regatta has been moved to August 22nd. So it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen on one day instead of multiple days. So they're just gonna smash all of the races together. They used to spread it out because they would do a big festival and have a stage and have acts and other things happening at that point in time and food court and stuff like that. And they're just gonna do it a lot like the Vessi 500. So one day, you know, or the Stevenson Dragon Boat races, one day, get everybody through so they can qualify for the next races, and we still get our event on in. So that's gonna be very good to see. So there's a whole bunch of stuff happening this weekend in Vancouver and on Canada Day all across Metro Vancouver. Very interesting. Very interesting, very, very interesting. So I'm excited for all that. But right now, we are currently on our Munchie Mondays. And let's go through what we had for our Munchie Mondays. Okay? Justin was like, your Canada Day stream from last year was great. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. Like, when you go to Canada Place, it's literally one of the second largest Canada Day festivals next to Ottawa, apparently, over here in Vancouver that happens at Canada Place. Very interesting to see, very, very interesting to see. They bring big music acts and stuff like that out there too. So you get to see that. It's a heck of a lot of fun. They had some very big music acts last year that and when I saw them come on stage, I was like, wow. Now they're Canadian. So, but I was like, wow, we get to listen to those guys? That's awesome. I can't remember right now. But yeah, it was pretty cool. I was really excited about that. But we just had our Munchie Mondays here. We're just finishing off with something sweet right now. We're having a bubble waffle on over here from Bubble Waffle Cafe. Okay? As well as a Coke and lemon tea. Well, what did we have today? So today for Munchie Mondays, we tried something savory, something sweet, and a bevy. First thing we did was we headed on over to Daydreamers Cafe and we got a Vietnamese iced coffee over at Daydreamers Cafe, run by our local YouTuber and food influencer, Celeste Connects. She is running that right now. She's gonna get some more videos up eventually. Keep that eye out there for her. But she had to get through the grand opening first. Go on over to Daydreamers, get her stuff. She's really advertising affogato, so check that out. But I love her Vietnamese iced coffee. It's one of the best Vietnamese iced coffees in the whole Metro Vancouver area. So check that out. That was our drinky. Then we went on over to the food court, and we literally had a dim sum feast on over there. We had yolk lava cakes. We had mustard green pork pancake. We had xiao bao. We had shumai, and I tried chicken feet for the first time ever. And that was delicious. That was delicious. And each of those boxies is just $5. So you get a lot of value on over there for what you want. And then over here, we're having something sweet, and this is the bubble waffle from Bubble Waffle Cafe. Very, very awesome. Very, very tasty right down here. And of course, you can get a drinky with it, and it comes a little bit cheaper then. So we got the lemon tea and Coke right on over here as well. Very tasty. And so, we had that Vietnamese iced coffee. That was our bevy. We had some dim sum. That was our savory. And we're having our sweet right now, which is our bubble waffle. Anyways, guys, this has been Munchie Mondays on over here with Jerome Forestwood. Okay, I am getting full right now, so I think I'm gonna wrap it up on over here. Thanks for coming along today. Just remember to share, like, and subscribe, and I'll talk to you later. Okay? See you later. Oh, Nick. Nick. Come one time. We'll have chicken feet together. You'll enjoy it. It'll be awesome. Have a good day, guys. Talk to you later. I would love it. Or